Hello, this is Bill and Kelly from Horror Movie Review Maniacs, and our movie club pick of the week is brought to us by Brian
My son.
Katrim, and he picked The Silence from 2019. The Silence is directed by, let me check here, John Leonetti. I'm not sure what else he's done, but
What's about that?
I'll tell you who stars in it first. Stanley Lucci, Kernan Shipka, and Miranda Otto. And this one's about when the world is under attack from terrifying creatures who hunt their human prey by sound. 16-year-old Ali Andrews, who lost her hearing at 13, and her family seek refuge in a remote haven. And this plot is a lot like A Quiet Place. So a lot of people have raised and talked about the similarities among the two films, but this this one starts out by from there's um, these cave excavators, and they I think it's a cave, and they accidentally unleash these bat like creatures that have been living in this cave, I guess, away from the rest of the world, and able to evolve for probably millions of years. And these bats suddenly escape, and they wreak havoc around the world. Um, and I'll tell you my thoughts of the film. Um, I actually thought it was done well. Like the 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 ballet creatures, they were a little bit like the creatures from the Descent, but they fly because they're not able to see. They have really good hearing. So I'm not sure. I guess they're a bit like bats. How I guess
They
that
are bats.
they're bats, but they're like
Weird bats.
monster bats. Yeah. Um, these are they're completely blind. I guess some like bats do see a bit, but these ones are completely blind, and they just attack anything that makes a sound. So um, this this family that this film revolves around, they seek refuge in they try to find like a rural area, like a farm, and they try to hang out there. And just like that decision alone, they're saying that they wanted that because the noise of the city will attract these beasts. But the way I didn't really buy that, because I was thinking that the noise from the city would drown out where you're hiding. So to me, that was kind of a bad choice. But whatever. They decide to venture off to this farm, or to find some kind of farm that they live in. But again, like to me, like you just have to be extra quiet around those areas because any sound's going to be amplified. But I think the what I didn't like about this film is, again, there's a lot of like dumb decisions. They're in
Like what?
like there's one scene where the dad leaves the car, and it's basically just a scene to show them that you could throw them off by he throws like a tire iron on the street, and it shows the creature going after the tire iron and away from the car, but it didn't give us a reason of why he actually left the car in the first place. So it was almost like just to set up that scene. And and uh, there was a scene with the brother in the car accident. And he gets in a car accident, and he has these um, guns, and I'm not sure. Yeah, and he uses that to distract him away from the family, which that in itself, that scene was enough to show the audience that, yeah, they get distracted by sound. So I thought that scene was needed. Was needed. I thought the acting was good. I liked the father character, and I liked the that the daughter played like she was unable, she couldn't hear, she was deaf, but she could speak. Um, so I thought she did a really good job. Yeah, all the acting was pretty good overall. I thought. It's just the story I thought could have been a lot better. It could have been. It didn't reach the heights that A Quiet Place reached. Maybe because more it just made some really weird decisions. I thought, but overall the atmosphere was good. I liked the look of the bats.
How much you give to this movie?
Uh, I thought it was overall it was pretty good. It just um, I would yeah, just some dumb decisions when it came to the plot, but the atmosphere and all that was good. It felt like I've seen it before, and done a bit better. So I thought I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Like it was decent, but kind of like the more I think about it, the less I like it. But it was still pretty good. I think it ends up around a 7. What do you think, Kelly?
I think that I saw this movie last year with my kids, and I like the beginning of this movie more than Quiet Place, because the Quiet Place don't have a beginning. It's just like those creatures, they're already quiet. You don't know where they come from, and it looked like the second Quiet Place they making the beginning now to be more makes sense. So this one at least have the beginning. You know where the creature come from. You know right away how the creature look. So I did enjoy this movie a little more than The Quiet Place. I guess The Quiet Place have more bigger actors, or bigger creature, more scary, and have a little kids that make much more worse to be quiet, because have babies and little boys, and the drama that was all the kids. But this one, I like the idea to explain to you why he went in the outside is because he wanna see if the creatures around, because they're gonna go out on foot to walk. So he went to hear if they were around. That's when he noticed that his mother-in-law was coughing or something and make all that noise. And
Why would they go for a walk?
because the car make a noise when you start the car make a noise. So you cannot go by a car or the creature would follow you. So that's why he set it up, all that fire, all that thing to get the creature attention so they could go by foot. That's why. That's the part I understand. It's not like not making sense.
I thought they were much safer.
But you cannot start the car. If you start your car, makes a big noise. And a van, I have a van. I know how much noise that made.
But I thought the car was already started. I thought they were already driving.
No, they're quiet. Remember I think it was his best friend or his brother have a car accident, and his car, he stopped the car too.
I wouldn't have left the car. It's a much safer place than just walking.
I'm sure you will not move, Maso, the way you are.
I would not move from that car.
Yeah, I know. I'll leave you and I'll go. See ya. Psych.
Well, you be dead.
You'll be eaten by creatures. About the priest or a pastor or something, I don't understand why he only want the girl. Why he don't take the mother too and the another?
That's
If
true.
he wanna populate in the words the way he wanted. It's just the younger girl. Like, don't make that much sense.
The cult
to me.
didn't make sense. Like, why? Oh, like 2 days after this outbreak, like give it some time so people could actually join a cult and feel that they need to join a cult, and they cut off their tongues.
They have a man and a woman to populate, so not just take the woman
but
being selfish.
Like, I would think that would have to be like a few months into it, not the next day.
Yeah, I don't get it just because he only want the young girl. I like the scene with the snake, was very creepy. I don't like snakes, so that part of it that was very creepy. The part that the mother get bit too, I think make more real. Some of them get hurt, so that was good. overall, I think it was a good movie. I think the 5 point something that EMDB whatever calls give is not enough for this movie because
Yeah, I agree.
was very have very good parts, have things make sense more, even the quiet place, like the quiet place, those giant creature. Hello, at least in this movie they show it that is a bat that really exists. It's just even more evil the bat. But in the quiet place have the huge like a ET or something like you don't know. And I don't get it much, but I prefer actually this one a little bit more than the quiet place. Like, the only thing I like in the quiet place is because the baby that's make even hard, and the drama that you lost the little boy. That was like a scene that you don't expect in the movie, especially just like that. So was lots of they have to deal with emotion stuff, and this one is the family together. I don't like the idea his best friend or his brother die in the beginning. He's this strong and the tough. Fill it up the car with all the guns. I was thinking, oh shit, they loaded now.
You got into an accident.
I know, but I mean, like, it was so quick, so suddenly. I was expecting, be more, I don't know, more shooting, more struggle. But it was good. It's just the family have to survive in there, and was very good. I understand why they're going to the farm, because when you think about it, if you're in the city and you have all around you all that noise, so that means you cannot even get out to get food. How are you gonna get food?
But all the noise kind of drowns itself out. Like
no, no drown gonna be around you, surround you.
If you make noise in your house, they're not gonna know where the noise is coming from. It's like there's so much noise in the city.
But that's why they're gonna keep coming in the city. So how are you gonna get out to get food?
But if you're at a farm, it's super quiet. Any time you lift up a fork, it's gonna make a noise that the bats are gonna hear.
But remember, the bats never gonna be around where it's so quiet. They're always gonna be from where's the noises, right?
They were all around the farmhouse.
They were there because he put in the fence those lousy, when the wind blow it, that loud noise would make it.
They were nearby.
Yeah, but I make sense. I'll go to the farm too. I can eat my own plant, my own vegetables. I don't have to be worried driving anywhere. Have the land. Like in the quiet place, they're in the farm too. They're not in the city. So makes sense. City, sorry babe. You'll die in the city. Very quick. Look at the bird box. Look how they have to be what? It was not quiet. It was just you cannot see. But you see throughout the whole city. So noisy, so this, so that. You can arrive.
Another film that's exactly like these three films.
I know, but it's like when you don't want to be in the city, you want to be away. They are trying to get away too, of the city.
How about the ending? It didn't tell you, like, they went. Okay, I'm not gonna say how it ends, but like, how far did they actually have to go to get to this place?
In the silence?
Like, how long? No, yes. Like, did it take like long time to get there, or it seems like all of a sudden they got there?
Because they found the house, they need a shelter. Like he said, we need to find a shelter before it get dark.
No, but the end,
that's
very end. How it ended? Do you remember how it ended?
But that's why gonna have probably silence too, because you have a quiet place too.
I just felt like it just switched so quickly to how they got away from them. But
they don't get away because they don't have how the end, right? So I mean, I think the director left open to have the opportunity to maybe have number 2 or maybe have another one, similar. I do. I like types of movie like that.
It was okay, but it doesn't deserve a sequel.
Why not?
Because it was just okay.
The only thing I don't like, if all this craziness going on, how come it work? Don't should be shut down, electricity and all that shit. No, it should be out. She's talking in the tablet with her boyfriend or, her lover or something. I don't get it. That was like the battery was lasting forever, and I don't get that one. I think that part they should close down. The internet thing in tablet that still work when everybody's like dying.
The power probably wouldn't even work.
Exactly, the batteries too from the tablet. How they gonna? Anyways, but I like this movie. I enjoy it too. And since my son Brian, we watch with the kids this movie. No, Brian, Matthew. No, he don't watch.
They were on.
David,
they were on their tablets.
Oh, the tablet. Okay, because they watched this movie already. But I really enjoy it, and for who have kids, I think some parts is a little bloody about the animals, the people. But other than that, who if your kids like
Nah,
scary movie, this one's good.
Yeah, it's not. I can see a family watching this, no problem.
Yeah, so if your kids like scary movie, this one is a good one because it's PG-13 too. So you can recommend, and I'll give this one 8.
8, okay.
8 because I enjoy it.
Okay, good.
And thanks for listening.
Yes, thank you. And we're looking forward to who picks next week.
And thank you for picking that movie because mommy liked it.
I enjoyed it too. All right.